Hey folks, this is the third video in this particular section. I'd like for you to go all the way down to the second page of notes if you've printed them. And I want to talk about dividing two complex numbers. Before I can talk about dividing two complex numbers, I need to define what a conjugate is. So if I have my original a plus bi, the complex number, and I want to find the conjugate of it, the conjugate is going to be a minus bi. That doesn't seem very important until I talk about dividing two complex numbers. And I can only divide if I know what a conjugate is. So I want to run through with you, how do you divide two complex numbers? So an example here, maybe I want to take the complex number c plus di and I want to divide k plus mi. So the first step to doing this is that you need to find the conjugate of the denominator. So take whatever's on bottom, this guy down here, and find its conjugate. All right, what did you get? All right, good. You found k minus mi is going to be the conjugate down on bottom. Then step number 2, you need to take and multiply the top and the bottom by what you found in step number 1. So here's just a copy of the top and the bottom. That's my original fraction. And I'm going to take the top and the bottom and multiply by my conjugate. Tell me, here's your embedded question for this section. Why is it legal to multiply on the top and the bottom by the conjugate? Tell me why that's legal. Write that down. Bring it to class. Step number 3, then, you are going to be multiplying your fractions. So you multiply your fractions by multiplying the tops. So there's the tops. And you multiply the bottoms together. Number 4 is to write in standard form. Since I don't have any numbers here, it's much more difficult to write in standard form. But if you actually had numbers where you could multiply and simplify, then we would write our final answer in standard form. I've also included a Khan Academy video in your MyLab Math, and you can use that to see some extra examples. I'll be working examples of this in class, but it would also give you a chance to see some extra examples from somebody not your teacher.